I wonder, are we gonna get a to be continued, or I don't think we're gonna go to another investigation phase, because if I'm right, I have a theory as to what the real divide between the first and second parts of this case is, and I don't think it's now. Yeah! We are, I think. Did something only go wrong recently? When did Paul have a chat with him? Just wondering about that. Yeah, something's not right here. I have a feeling at this point I can kind of tell what it is, but the real question is, how? I don't want to say just yet, but I think Paul is threatening someone, but again, the real question is how. Oh, stranger than the orb catching on fire, the Holy Mother's face appearing, and someone getting murdered? But well, there clearly is. There's a lot of evidence we haven't used yet. Do we have a profile for her yet? Yes, we do. Wow, we've got a lot of profiles already. They mentioned that fact specifically in her profile. Okay, she was there. Right above the coffee bar. What? Someone tried to move you? Yeah, no, he probably would have. He'd have been concerned if he found you passed out. Why did someone try and move her? Yeah, she was pretty traumatized at the time, that makes sense. Yeah. That's interesting. And what about the coffee stain? Unless the doctor was killed near the coffee machine and moved. Oh. That's not good. Did he tell her everything? Widget doesn't say happy. I think now we might get into a situation where Widget is gonna be showing different things to what Athena's face says. Because there was definitely a time when, but I didn't catch it until a replay in Dual Destinies where Athena is smiling but Widget says sad. Wonder if we'll see something like that again here. Yeah, it was a bit weird. Because we're not in the place that it was designed to be used in, obviously. Again, I think it relates to the fact that by knowing the Holy Mother's face, you would be able to channel her. And only certain people within Khura'in would be able to do that. Oh, you're still insinuating that? I'm sorry I talked over an objection there. Oh. Whose? Oh, why are you doing this to Darts? He seemed like such a good guy to you before. That's kind of a fourth wall. Oh, of course it's you again. Please shut up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna get a breakdown eventually. I mean, he's definitely not the big bad here, but he's gotta have a breakdown at some point. Oh no, unless they're playing... Oh, how can you trust someone who's clearly got some blackmail on you? This is not gonna go well. I have a feeling this is gonna be completely fabricated, but Phoenix is having no choice but to go along with it. Okay. A suitcase. Oh, well, admittedly, that piece of luggage we found in the room was suspiciously heavy, so this isn't looking good.
Objection!
You know, we didn't find any prints on the suitcase in a way that would suggest it was used as a weapon. I mean, there were some incomplete complete prints on the handle itself. Oh no. Oh, that's not good.
Objection!
Well, you're gonna say he was the only one there at the time. And yeah, but I mean, it's obvious that it's got his prints on it. It was his suitcase, after all. Yeah, things have taken a big turn for the worse. I wonder about the coffee, though, and why Sarge/Army was moved. Hey, Allegro! Let me just check exactly what she said. The night of the incident, found in the hallway above the coffee bar. When she came to, someone was pushing a wheelchair. Frightened, she quickly fled to her room. Okay. And there's the staircase. Yeah, I wonder if he was killed near the coffee bar. Considering the coffee stain on stuff. Just checking everything. Oh, there is blood on that, though. Why is there blood on that?
Hold it!
Of course they would. Okay, not much there.
Hold it!
I have a feeling most of this is most of this account is fabricated, but the question is, how do we prove it? Well, about there being not many murders around in this area, yeah. Yeah. As much of a good cause as that is, I don't think he's going to be the one to do that.
Hold it!
Okay, yeah. In a book. Huh. Maybe that was when the blood got on the book. Okay. But you claim you didn't see anything. Daz is an idiot. Oh! I don't think he had his glasses on that night, did he? Yeah, the glasses would have been found with the body if he'd been reading a book. Yeah, he was not wearing his glasses there. Yeah, that's obviously what's important. But let me just press everything just to see if there's any hilarious dialogue. Yeah. Or a perfect chance to pull something out of your butt at the last minute.
Hold it!
Well, that seems fine, but... Oh yeah.
Objection!
Yeah, you're lucky you have someone way smarter than you as a lawyer to fill in the gaps in your story. Yeah. No, it doesn't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the right thing here. His glasses were not found anywhere near the body, so...
Objection!
But blood did get on one of the books, so I'm wondering what the deal is here. Oh, I'm sorry, we've already proved that earlier, but to make things, to make your grave even bigger... Yeah. Yep. If he was reading, the glasses would have been found near the body, but they weren't. Yeah, he is clearly making this up. Yeah. Yeah, if we see the way the desk is laid out... You are just completely pulling stuff out of your ass right now. Let's see. Unless this is what the coffee stain is about. Unless you're supposed to say that he wouldn't have been nodding off because... Yeah, as you can see there, the desk is, like, completely blocked off from behind, so he couldn't have been hit from behind there. Okay. I just want to look at this. Alright, so... Cerebral hemorrhaging... Someone was pushing her wheelchair. She fainted in the hallway around the coffee bar. Wait a second. No, there's no timestamp on that email. Yeah, I wonder if the coffee is the issue here.
Take that!
Or not. Wait a minute. There's a bookshelf right next to the chair. There. I don't think he could have seen him if he was in that chair.
Take that!
Yeah. And there is a big fat bookshelf here.
Objection!
He is really wrecking that thing. But how did he know that? Well, this obviously proves that he's lying about where the murder happened. Yeah. He would have had to have been inside, I guess. Maybe he was the one who was pushing them. Like here,
Take
maybe?
that!
I don't know. He seems a bit too wimpy to do something like that. But
Objection!
if he did... That's definitely a good point. Unless he's secretly Senator Armstrong. Somehow. Unless that suitcase is not the murder weapon. Dropping it from a high height, maybe? Yeah, and that would only work if he was killed near the coffee bar, like I thought. Yeah. And someone tried to move the wheelchair. Yeah. Yeah, I think drop from a high height. That seems like it. Okay. If Dr. Buff's killer was right up here...
Take that!
Yeah. This probably looks better if you've got the 3D on. Let me just see what it looks like with the 3D on. Yeah, it definitely looks kind of cool. No, they would have just had to have pushed it. I thought that he was near the coffee bar. That's the only way the coffee stain makes sense. Yeah.
Objection!
Oh, there actually is. Definitely exists. This time we are choosing exists. Yeah, it's right in this picture.
Take that!
The coffee stain right there. Yeah, but if he wasn't reading, why was the book there? There's a pretty obvious one. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Someone was threatening him. But who is this guy working for is the real question. Who is his benefactor? Yeah. And you couldn't have that. Although, why was the lock picked on your storeroom? That's a fact that hasn't come up yet. Although I wonder, like, it seems to me like the real motive would be the doctor saw...
Hold it!
The doctor... Well, obviously something's going to happen here. Was it the doctor saw what was in that orb and had to be silenced because that knowledge was just too dangerous? Oh, there's something. He's got an insurance policy. No, that's not the reason. More tape? Of course, yeah. Apollo? No, this is bad, because now we know that... This is the thing, because we're on the right side, but if we keep going on like this... We're threatening someone. We're actually putting someone's life in danger by what we're doing. Oh, I thought he'd go into that pose sooner or later. Apollo, you should have paid more attention to that word that the witness just said right there. Yeah, Athena's probably registering a giant mood matrix outburst on Wright's end. Apollo, careful what you do here.
Hold it!
Yeah, she didn't want to... She knows, doesn't she? Of course, he had something on him the whole time. Okay, so we now know the benefactor isn't Maya. Ah. Yeah, it's someone in Korean. I'm pretty sure it's semi-clear who it is, but the real reason is... the real mystery, though, is... Why do they want the orb? And just what conspiracy are they behind? Maybe. She's still in Korean? Yeah. That's why. How do we do this? But if we do that, then bad things are gonna happen. How do we do this? Do we have a miracle up our sleeves? No, someone else's future does. Oh. You can't see right now, but my jaw just dropped so much at that. That has got to be the most awesome objection voice slip I have ever heard in the entire series. Gonna say it? Is he gonna say
A
it?
dragon never yields.
But you don't understand what's happening here. The stakes are just too high. Oh, how do we go about this? There's got to be some way that we can get through this. How do we save him and Maya while still getting justice done? That's exactly what I was saying. Yes! Oh, I had no, I didn't Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Okay, so at the moment, I legitimately have no idea how we're gonna get out of this situation, but I'm really looking forward to seeing how. Did not expect revisualization in this part of the case. I thought that'd be for later, but okay then. He wants the orb. So, are we gonna have to work out who the patron is? Maybe not yet. We have not solved the riddle yet. Yeah, we don't have this part. What is the great spiritual power? Yeah! Cloning! That's for the bonus case. I thought so. The founder can return through channeling. And that's what the face on the orb does. I thought as much. Huh. We need a spirit medium. Oh! Are we going to force... Oh, that's clever. At the moment, the only medium available to us is Maya. And... Yeah! Yeah! We need Maya to prove the orb. Except, though, there's a problem. There's one other person who can channel spirits I know of. I don't think he needs Maya. If his patron is who I think they are, there is one other person. Yeah, I had a feeling. And we saw them in the orb. But yeah, depicting the face as taboo, I wonder if the Holy Mother coming back is a very, very bad thing. This is interesting, yeah. Could the Holy Mother of Khura'in actually be the big bad of the game all along? It's just a possibility at this point. Because clearly, like, with everything that's been leading to, clearly the return of the Holy Mother is a very bad thing. Yeah. Wait, I guess maybe Pearl could do it too. Let's not tell him about Pearl, though. I don't think he knows that Pearl can do it, so... as long as he doesn't find out. Oh, damn it! He does know! Crap! The game actually did acknowledge that! Oh yeah, of course, yeah. So it is a double-edged sword, obviously. No matter which one of them he uses to channel them, he can't kill Maya. That is, like, see, this is the thing. That's the other person who could do it, and that's what I'm worried about. That is definitely what I'm worried about. Unless the Queen is his benefactor. She is really the only one left. Did he really? Oh, he's confessing something. Finding the truth, I guess? Yeah, there we go. Yes! No dramatic breakdown, though. Or have we? Or are we gonna get one now? Yeah, now you have two lawyers ganging up on you. This is gonna be quick. Maybe the pushing of the wheelchair. I'm pretty sure it's the moving of the wheelchair.
Take that!
Yeah, no, he would have been doing it at the coffee bar. No. So that's why she was moved. Oh, fingerprints. Oh, the wheelchair, yeah! Yeah, clearly he has someone very powerful protecting him. Yep,
Take that!
the wheelchair itself. Oh yeah, and because she's hidden in a room all the time, there's no risk of any other fingerprints getting on the wheelchair. Oh yeah, because she ran, of course. He wouldn't have been able to. Oh! And the whole thing falls apart. That was interesting. That was kind of, yeah, interesting. Yeah, that was both hilarious and got kind of creepy towards the end of it, but, What's weird is that almost felt more like a Danganronpa thing than an Ace Attorney breakdown, but anyway. Though, yeah, those, I guess those banzais were impossible to localize out. Good thing for them that Kurine Village already has a Japanese theme to it, so it's kind of fit. But anyway, that was actually still pretty funny, though. And I will admit, that was, I mean, okay, Case 4's breakdown was honestly kind of disappointing, but that was pretty good. That made up for it. Though, clearly that's not the final breakdown we'll be seeing in this case, because there's no way he's the real big bad. Yeah. Yeah, we actually got through it. But obviously... Please play that objection again.
A dragon never yields.
I will say, they did choose pretty much the perfect voice for him. Oh, by the way, at this point, I know what I'm nicknaming the Komodo that I get in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Just be very careful with it. If we do all this and he gets murdered on the way back to Khura'in, which at this point is kind of likely, considering how much the game went out of its way to get you attached to him. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Didn't get a not guilty. Like, okay, so I'm half tempted to actually see what happens if you do get a game over in this case. Ah, yeah. Oh, of course you won't be. See, that's what I thought. I think there's going to be a second half to this case, and it's going to happen in Khura'in. I'm sure there are international incidents in the future. This is what I worry about, because I'm thinking the second half of this case is where things really go downhill, probably. Also, we need to get Maya back. Again, I kind of hope that... Okay, so here's what I'd say in his situation. So, get several fake Founders Orbs, send multiple people back to Khura'in, not Dirk himself though, that'd be too obvious, and yeah, get some completely random Defiant Dragons members, several separate trips, fake orbs, just to obfuscate it as much as possible. And if you do show that Founders Orb on TV, maybe don't show the face, because that, I think, is exactly what a certain someone wants. Yeah. Yeah, if there's one thing he hates, it's doing that. Oh! If this trial was televised, then, on the one hand, it'd be good, because Paul's reputation would be totally gone, but on the other hand, a certain someone could have seen that, and then, yeah. Yeah, I'm worried. I'm really worried. I have a feeling that the Holy Mother returning would be a very bad thing. Oh yeah, you need her name, obviously! And here's the thing, if anyone knows her true name, it's a certain someone in Khura'in at the moment. Yeah. That's what I thought, and that's what's worrying, because she doesn't have the face, but she has the name. We have the face, and if she gets hold of both, yeah, bad things could happen. I don't think she's likely to help either. Oh look, a piece of evidence got updated! That totally spoils the fact that this case isn't over yet. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I know he had help. And why was his storehouse room picked? We haven't solved that mystery yet. Yeah, maybe we could talk to him. Yeah. Is she going to... Oh. The old fake wheelchair thing. Literal metaphor in this case. Yeah, he should have some information. Is Maya still in danger? Please tell me that she's not. I have never seen that expression on him before. That's probably bad. For now. Oh, this is bad. She's in crying, isn't she? Bad news. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. I thought so too. That was pretty obvious. Something bad's definitely happening. I thought so. I think this is only the beginning. I think things are really... Yeah. Yeah, really bad stuff is going to happen. I have a few predictions as to who... Okay, let me just say at the moment, I have 2 current guesses as to who our next murder victim is going to be, and I have 2 current guesses as to who our next defendant is going to be. So, for now, I'm not going to reveal who they are. I'm going to see if I'm right or not. But I'm desperately hoping that one of my guesses as to who the victim is going to be wrong. But then again, it really does seem like something they'd pull in this game. So anyway, next time, it's really gonna hit the fan, basically. So, see you then.